Hey guys, I look like a mom, actually, like a mom in the 90s. But that's kind of, yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for anyway. So Jamba Juice came out with 2 new drinks, and I will put the official titles of them on the screen. But something about a coconut cloud whip, you know. So when I went to Jamba Juice the last time, I wasn't getting anything because I was just going in there with a friend. I had already got a drink somewhere else. This is too much information that no one cares about. I saw the poster for the new drinks and I was like, I have to see if those are vegan and try them myself. I don't know any places that have like vegan whipped cream on the drinks, right? So anyways, I looked them up. They looked vegan. Some Jamba employees, you know, I got the official certification. They told me that it was vegan. Then I also got I think it was Strawberries Wild or something, because they now have a So Delicious Oatmilk frozen dessert or whatever, you know, which you can replace the dairy things in the classic smoothies. Cold Brew, coconut whip, coffee drink. Cloud whip. You can see a little, so we're gonna try them. I didn't say that. You can see a little bit of whipped cream coming out the top. And I asked for no straws, you know. Saw her reaching for the straws and I said, actually, I don't need any straws. She was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, crazy. Ooh, ooh. I was scared that it would be like some sort of healthy whipped cream thing or whatever. It's whipped cream or Cool Whip. I don't know. I feel like it's probably just like the coconut Cool Whip. I think it's also So Delicious. They probably partnered with So Delicious for that too, maybe. I will now try. I got some bad reviews of this stuff, so I'm gonna stir it up maybe, or maybe I'll take a sip before stirring it up. I think it's good. I think it's good. So after thinking about this a little more, and after giving it a second try later on, I believe that when I initially tried it, I was just really hungry because the cold brew honestly sucked. I agree with the reviews that I got beforehand now. I think I just had really low expectations because of the people that told me it was so bad. And also, yeah, I now know that I will not start a taste test hungry. I understand that now. It just tastes like coffee to me. It's nothing special, but you know, I'm sure it depends on every location, but I think it's good. I don't know. I'm not that picky with coffee, but I do like it like stronger, but it does taste like kind of instant coffee-ish, but like, I don't even care because I'm just excited about the whipped cream. There's whipped cream in here, you guys. I've never been able to get whipped cream anywhere. So basically, if you just want some quick caffeine and you want to try a new drink, I would recommend it. But if you're like a coffee person who is particular about their coffee, maybe not, you know. I mean, I feel like it's like, you can tell it's like a coffee not from a coffee place, but from a smoothie place or someone, you know. I like that the ice is little ice. You know what I mean? They got little ice. Those of you who like to chew on ice would probably appreciate this. Let me see how much these all were. Nope, it's all the way across the room. But yeah, I feel like it was like $5 or something. Now let's go move on to the matcha, which, okay, so that one is called Bold and Cold Brew with Topper Cocoa Whip. And then Gotcha Matcha with Topper Cocoa Whip. So those are their names. But, you know, I'm always worried about like saying the wrong thing in the place. I just pointed to the poster and I'm like, can I get both of these? So, you know. Okay, and what I want to talk about is my friend, you guys know Casey. Dude, when you pull the lid off and it's got the little like peaks, that is so satisfying. I will put in pictures of what my friend Casey received from her Jamba Juice, which was actually a college campus Jamba Juice, which we'll talk about that. But anyways, she ordered this and like ordered it by the official, you know, name of the drink. First of all, she said the matcha sucked and it was like not sweet at all and just like super bitter. But the picture she sent me, there was like no whipped cream on it, but there was like maybe a little like squirt of something white, which is like super unappetizing and suspicious looking, honestly. So anyways, moral of the story, campus locations of places, I don't know what is going on. When I went to college, I love how I'm lecturing with the straw. There was a Starbucks in the campus library, and each time I went there, something went wrong. Like, I don't know. Every time there was always like something wrong that happened with my order, or I would ask them about something and they would act like they didn't know what I was talking about, and I was like, oops, okay. So anyone who works at a campus location of Starbucks or Jamba Juice, can you please like let me know what's going on, or if you have any insight? Because I don't know, but I've just had bad experiences. If it doesn't look like this, you know that something went wrong, but yes. It's so good. Ooh, I should have taken a picture with it. That was okay. That was okay. It was not super sweet, but not too bitter either. It's a strong matcha though, which I appreciate, because I feel like if you're gonna have one matcha drink, you better make it strong, because otherwise, like, what's the point, you know? If someone doesn't like matcha, just don't order matcha. I think it's good, especially after stirring it up. I think the first sip was a little bit, like, not as sweet as it's supposed to be. I like it. Again, I don't know if I should even be reviewing things, because I'm so not picky with things, and I say it like all the time. I feel like every video I make, I'm like, I don't have high standards in X, but it's like, you could put anything in X and it would be true. But at the same time, like, I will be honest, and like, I love to talk shit on corporations, so that's another thing. Dude, on my like fast food review video, someone commented like, all you did was complain the entire time. Something about like how I was so negative or whatever. It's like, I hope everyone knows that like the only reason why I'm being so negative is because, number one, it's a review of a product that you guys may or may not buy, so I want you to know like all the possible problems with it before you spend your money. And then also, I would never talk this way about like food that someone made for me generously. You know, like if someone like cooked food for me, I'll eat anything and I will enjoy it and love it. I'm usually like so unpicky, but it's just like when I'm spending money for my food, especially when it's like a corporation, you know, like a large company, I will talk about what I don't like about it, you know? Well, especially if I'm doing a review. Anyways, so just hope everyone knows that I'm not as negative about everything. Oh my gosh though, I'm so excited about this whipped cream. I don't go to places like this that much to order like drinks, but I'm just really excited about a popular chain place having vegan whipped cream, because I hope that more places will have it then. I feel like most people who aren't vegan would be fine with getting that on their drink. And since so many people are lactose intolerant or don't want to drink dairy these days, like why not just have it, you know? But anyways, our next thing, actually, why am I asking you? This is probably not news to many people. Ignore the, gummies on the bag, but I also got an apple cinnamon pretzel, which I used to get all the time. Every time I go to Jamba Juice, I had to get the apple cinnamon pretzel plus, dude, look at how like perfect that looks. That looks so cute. It's so like chunky, and honestly, it looks like a squishy. Doesn't it look like a squishy? Like it looks like rubber kind of, but it's so good. Oh, it smells so good. These are fun videos. Dude, do you guys like try taste tests and like mukbang kind of videos? Because I love an excuse to like go buy food and eat it, you know? Ooh, I'm sorry, that was like really satisfying. Do they just stick it on with the moisture? It's not an actual sticker, or did it just come off because of the moisture. Wow. Now I'm so excited about this because it does say on the menu something about so delicious oat milk frozen dessert. Just to make sure before I like just started ordering something, I was like, so you have the oat milk frozen dessert. I hate saying frozen dessert. I want to say ice cream because I feel like that's what people know what it, you know, it's in the little ice cream container, come on. But it's called frozen dessert because, you know, legal reasons or whatever. I wanted to get the white gummy because I used to like those kind of drinks, like the star, pink star or whatever, like the secret menu drinks. So I was like, it'd be fun to be able to get the white gummy drink because it's like, a, you know, like a weird one or whatever. But she told me you can do that, but it's just kind of like pointless because the white gummy has like multiple different sherbets in it. So if you just replace that with the oat milk dessert, it's gonna like change it a lot. It's not gonna be the same drink anymore. And she was like, well, the strawberries wild is really popular. It's like strawberry banana, blah, 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 blah. Because someone else, also a Jamba employee on Instagram, recommended me to get the strawberries wild. I just wasn't gonna get it at first because I was like, let's get something weird. But I got the strawberries wild. My arm looks freakish, dude. Is that like a pun on something? I'm not sure. But it looks super good. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like fruity milkshake. Anyways, I'm so excited for this. It smells so good. Oh, that's really good. And I love the color of it. It doesn't show up that much on here. It's like a baby pink, you know? It's really good. And you can tell it's like, there's fruit in there. I would definitely recommend this if you like strawberry banana. And yeah, please let me know if you try any other of the classic smoothies with the oat milk ice cream. I would love to know how it turns out. Like, I'm sure they'll all be good with the oat milk stuff. Like, how would they not? It's literally like ice cream and fruit, you know? But if you really liked that specific drink the way it was, and then you replace the sherbet with vanilla ice cream, it's obviously going to be different. So anyways, they also got an Impossible sausage like sandwich this year. I believe you can order it without cheese and then it's vegan, but I heard from a different place, which I can't remember which place it was, that an employee was saying don't order it if you're vegan at all, because if you ask them to take the cheese off, it's like a pre-made thing. Like they're already pre-put together with the cheese and everything. So they're just gonna take the cheese off and throw it away and then give it to you. So it's like there's no point of even taking the cheese off. Like you might as well just keep the cheese on because it doesn't make a difference. Like you're just wasting the cheese at that point. Honestly, that's worse. Like I'd rather someone at least eat the cheese, not the vegan person, because it'd probably mess your stomach up. But I just wanted to put that out there anyways, because so that people are aware of that. But then they also have had good oatmeal options for the longest time, where you can like choose your toppings on them. Anyways, that's my video, guys. I'm pretty satisfied today. I don't know. I liked all the things that I got. I thought they were okay. I'm like jittery. It's probably because I haven't eaten that much today and then I just had a bunch of caffeine. But yeah, I would recommend all these things. I would recommend this the most, getting a smoothie and replacing froyo with oat milk, frozen dessert. The caffeinated drinks, I would say I recommend the matcha more, but I did like the coffee too. It's just like, it's a little bit pricey for not the best coffee ever. Woo! So anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to try. Love you guys. Thanks for watching my videos and subscribing. Follow me on my second channel, my Twitch, Instagram, Twitter. And that's it, actually.